Edwards here, filming Choong Moo Pattern. Randy Edwards here, filming Choong Moo Pattern. For my school, Choong Moo is the last color belt pattern right before first degree recommended black belt. A beautiful pattern. If you're watching this video and you're from another martial arts school from some other part on the planet, a lot of these moves that I teach may be slightly done different than you. Some of the chambers, some of the names of the moves are slightly different as well. So I apologize if some of the things maybe you may consider incorrect, but it's just the way I've been taught and the way I'm currently teaching my students to do these moves. So there's always going to be some subtle differences. But I hope you can use this video to learn Choong Moo Pattern or to relearn Choong Moo Pattern, or just as a review to see another person's perspective on this particular form. All right, so a Choong Moo Pattern starts in parallel ready stance. First move, the left foot gathers and steps out into a left side forward back L stance as we go into the open hand square block. Second move, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring both hands back behind me. Again, I've seen many different versions of getting into this second move. All right, but the way I'm teaching this second move right now is I bring both hands back behind me. My left hand is towards my body. My right hand is away from my body. My right foot is going to step forward into a right front stance as I make the left high block and the right knife hand strike to the neck. Third move, right foot goes 180 degrees around into a back L stance with a double knife hand block. Next move, I step forward into a front stance with a spear hand at eye level. Next move, my left foot goes to the front as I make a back L stance, double knife hand block. Then my right foot is going to slightly gather as I bring my hands back. And then I'm going to make my right foot come up into this bending stance as I make the double guarding block. Again, my bending stance, get a good bend, make sure this angle of this leg matches this arm out here as well. So it looks a very, very nice looking block as well, but that's technically where I want that block to make it very, very strong. But from that bending stance, we make the right side kick, and then we just land into a back L stance with a double knife hand block facing forward. Notice after that side kick, we're not stepping and stepping. After that side kick, we're just landing into the back L stance with a double knife hand block. All right, the next move. This jump side kick is done, I've seen it done two different ways. I've seen the traditional way to do this is to take one step and from there jump off both feet and make a right jump side kick. Very beautiful, very athletic way to make that side kick. My opinion only, fairly dangerous on the knees. So I teach a two-step jump side kick there. I make it just slightly different and not necessarily easier, but something a little bit more pleasing to the eyes as well. So I teach a two-step side kick. If you do one step, I do two-step, hey, whatever. It's still a jump side kick. All right, so from that double knife hand block, I'll go right foot step, left foot step, jump up, make the right side kick, then land into a back L stance with a double knife hand block. If from that bending stance, side kick, double knife hand, if you make one step from there, just do a good jump side kick. Step, jump, side kick, and come down into your back L stance with your double knife hand block. All right, next move from that back L stance, double knife hand block. Left foot's going to spin around 270 degrees into a back L stance and make the left low block. The left foot is going to slip into a front stance as we grab the head. We're going to lift the right knee and pull down as we make the knee strike. I'm going to land feet together, right foot touching the left foot, bouncing the step, and here's my chamber for the next move. This is going to be a downward palm block, so the thumb is not tucked in. I'm going to block with a palm. This hand, the right hand, the thumb is tucked in, so I can ridge hand with that right hand. So the left hand makes a downward palm block as the right hand comes around to make the ridge hand. All right, next move. I've seen this round kick taught over here at a 45. One way to do it. I currently teach this round kick straight forward. All right, ball the foot round kick, ankle back and toes back. So from the ridge hand, I make a right turning round kick and land into an open stance facing the opposite direction. I've seen this landing done in different places also. All right, from here, the left leg picks up to make the left spinning side kick. It will land into a back L stance with a double guarding block facing the opposite direction. This next round kick, I do teach at a 45. Again, I've seen some people bring this round kick also straight forward as well. So the left foot makes a round kick over here to 45. Then I land with my left foot touching the right foot. And then my right foot steps out into a back L stance with a pole block. On the pole block, I've got my left thumb facing the left, my right thumb facing out to the right. All right? So from that pole block, I'm going to jump off both feet and go all the way around to my left, 360 degrees, so I'm right side forward in a back L stance. I'm going to jump and land right side forward in a back L stance with my double knife hand block. All right? So from here, the next move, I'm going to step left side forward into a front stance and make a downward spear hand. Couple things about this downward spear hand. I'm making two moves out of this. I'm going to turn my body and then come back. That way I've got really good hips on this move to go over and back into that low spear hand. This is what that low spear hand looks like from the other direction. Left hand is at the chest. The right hand is down, striking just over the belt there. So the next move from this left front stance, I'm going to slip my left leg back into a back L stance. My right hand does a back fist behind me. My left hand does a low block in front of me. From there, I'm going to step forward into a front stance and make a bridged middle section spear hand. Right front stance. From there, my left leg is going to spin around 270 degrees. Again, I'm going to scoot back a little bit to stay in view with the camera here. And I'm going to spin around into a left front stance with a double inner forearm block. All right, from there, I'm going to walk forward into a back fist. All right, so I'm going to chamber with my left hand out, my right hand back, and my right foot is stepping into a horse stance with a back fist. Now, I've seen this move taught as a bridged back fist. I've seen this move taught as a crossing block, as a bridged crossing block. So however you're practicing this move, either be it a back fist this direction or be it a crossing block that direction, make a great horse stance and make the technique powerful. So anyway, this is what that move looks like. From the double forearm block, I'm going to chamber and step forward into what I do as a back fist. Then I chamber as an X and put this back fist over to the right side. From here, I bring my right leg around for a right turning side kick. Then I land forward and the left leg does the same thing, a left turning side kick. From there, my left foot steps down, my right foot gathers to the left foot, and then I step back out into a back L stance with a middle section X block in a right side forward back L stance. From there, I'm going to step forward into a left front stance and make the twin upward palm block. Then I'm going to gather my left foot halfway to the right foot. My right foot is going to step out into a right front stance, make the right high block, and the left reverse punch. From there, the left leg steps back to ready stance. Okay, now, I'll go through the pattern facing the camera at full speed so you can see a little bit more of the timing things done with this pattern, and then I'll do the pattern facing backwards so you can catch all of the moves facing a slightly different angle. speed version of the pattern, when I got up here and did that jump side kick and that back L stance double knife hand block, I was getting so close to the camera, I was afraid we were going to lose some of the footwork there. So I stepped back and did the turnaround back L stance low block. That double step is not supposed to be there. So from that back L stance double knife hand block after the jump side kick, just pick your left foot up and spin around backwards to go into that back stance low block. And then the forward shift and grab. Okay, now do Chungmu facing the opposite direction so you can catch some of the moves from a slightly different angle. Enjoyed this instructional view of Choong Moo Pattern. Appreciate the comments, especially the constructive feedback that you may have on this pattern. Thank you very much.